Greetings, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello. It is Minecolonies in the afternoon in the United States. It's evening in Europe, parts of Europe, and on the other side of the world, I guess it's the next day in some places. That's pretty cool thinking about that. So welcome, welcome everybody. Here's a reminder. This is not a tutorial. This is what most people don't put in their videos. This is me playing the game. And I am having a lot of fun, and I hope you enjoy watching. So I'm going to change my view for a minute. We are outside of Omar's. It is 1 o'clock, almost 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Omar isn't here because he finished the project that he was working on, which was the level 1 of the cliff style mine. We are getting a second mine. And this is going to be curious because I believe that I'm going to start a person at level 1 in this mine. There's the wide river out there. I'm looking at those things not showing right away. The distant things. There's Rocco. Rocco is waiting for someone. We're going through Calliope's shop, and we're going through an entrance she has here, which leads to this corridor. And here is the mine. And this is pretty amazing. So here's the top level of the mine right here. And you can see that there is oh, look at this. I did not know it was included. Excellent. The miner's guard lives right above the mine. That is brilliant. That's brilliant. And I love that. So let's come down here. I don't think we can have a mine guard until a little bit later. Look at this. Look at this opening right here. Wow. This is impressive. This is definitely impressive. And I think we can get through. There we go. And this is the actual mine section right here. Wow. That piece of ore, that ore block there, took us a while. That definitely took us a while to get. Let's go down. Here we are on the start of the mine right here, and we have some places here where people can come out to, probably where the miner can come out to. Here's some storage for the miner, and then here it is. Here is the beginning of the mine. There's a machine here, a crane, for picking up things from the mine, and as you can see, we don't have one yet. So in this corner right here, this is the one that goes in directly into the mine, and then this right here goes to the mine guard, which is really, really cool. Okay, I love this. Do we have anyone who wants to be a miner? A Keno is an 8 and a 10, an 8 in strength. We need strength. Alberto is a 7. Fright Whitey is the librarian and the school teacher, so it's not going to be her. Volmer is a banker. Jaslyn, um, I'll have to check some people in just a minute. Jaslyn is a 6. Cash is a 6. Marcos is not interested in being in the mines. Look at that. Matthias, nope. Molly might have some interest. Simeon is an antiquities librarian. And Wayne is the head librarian at the Western Campus Library. And so that's pretty much everyone who is available at this time, which means that Akeno is the miner. Now let me see who Akeno's family is. Rosa Ouro children. Akeno is, of course, oh my gosh. It is so amazing how often this works out. Akeno is Mirafled's child, Mirafled and Lila. Mirafled is the miner who came in with her sister Balachildis. They were both miners when they came in. And apparently Akeno is a miner too. So we are going to hire him to work here. And let me go back up. I think it's this height right here. Yes, this goes to the actual walkway. There's Thalen. And this walkway is now connected to both areas, and this is good. This part of the walkway that comes too far, this is going to be interesting because I think we're not going to have this, but I'll have to see what I'm going to do about it. In the meantime, Akeno can join this house right here. This is a shared house. Calliope and Carly are here so far, and we're going to have Akeno move in. Akeno is studying at the medical library, but he is going to move over here. His parents live on the other side of town. His mother went back to school to be a druid so that she could be in the mine with Trenton. Trenton is the reason that Mirafled and Balachildis ended up here. He asked them to come. He respected their abilities and wanted them to join him, join me. And so they did. Now the miner is going to need some things, and we can request, since this is a level 1 miner, let us do 2 things. Let us do a shovel. He can only use wood right now, so we'll do 3 wooden shovels. 3 wooden shovels right here. And let's do pickaxe. Let's do 3 wooden. There's an axe. We'll do 3 wooden axes. And then let's do 3 wooden pickaxes. Let's do pick. And that, wait, not 3. We need maybe like 9 pickaxes for the beginning because of that. Now guards, no, we don't have anyone available to be a druid for him, and I'm not sure he can have a druid yet, but let's see if that is true. Let's come up here. We would have to first of all have some druids available. Let's look at our druids, which are not researchers. So we need to show all the people because we need to see who's doing research. So we're going to look at researchers right now and see who we can find. So there is Blair. Blair, nope. Wait, let's start all over. We're looking at druids. So let's go back and see. So yes, there's Thalen. Thalen's becoming an amazing druid actually at this point. Blair is a researcher and she could be a druid. We'll see. She's 91 blocks away. That means she's in the medical field. Let's see who else is interested. Jackson. Kyla is also a researcher and she is in the medical as well. So there are two. Let's come down and find the researchers in earth sciences. And there, Bowden is actually a medical. He runs the, and that's interesting, he runs the medical building for the university, and he is the dean, essentially. Let's look, and we've got lots of couriers and druids and chefs. We still need druids for the learning center. So we still need a bunch of people. I'm trying to see, I should have researchers on the other side of town. And that's what we're looking for. There's one. There's Ailani, who is, she has reasonable, she looks like she's not necessarily enamored of what she's doing, as opposed to Alana, who has 55, Alexia, who is 66, oh, but she's a druid. And let's look for some other researchers. Ailani is looking like a good candidate because she has been studying for a good while and she is not showing. Now, see, Poppy is obviously a researcher and Steffi is a researcher. Steffi is. Let's look at Ainsley. They're all in that area. And then Gorman is the head of the astronomy building, and that is his. Let's look for, and that's everybody. So Poppy is the head of earth sciences. Poppy actually is, based on her numbers, and Ailani is probably the least invested in research. So let's see if we can find her again up here. There's Alana and Ailani right here. So she has enough. She's going to grow into this. She's over 31, the amount of mana, and that's important. And so let's see if we can hire her. We just hired her to be a druid right here. And let's go down to the mine for a minute and see if she can be a mine druid. No, we cannot have one yet. I don't think I did the other thing I need to do. Let me see. Let's come here. Let's see if hostile settings. Patrol, trainee. Aha, see this? There's nothing for her to actually be a mine guard yet. So she's over here with Thalen. Thalen's basically newer. Um, who is it? We have another new one, but then there's Jackson, Adamanta, and Rocco are on this side. So she is going to learn about being a druid as she prepares to be a mind druid, and that is going to be most interesting. So now that we have these two set, let's come down here. I'm going to come here. We're going to have Omar continue to work on this. It's really important. Build options. The builder is Omar. It's really important that we get this up to the highest level of a mine. Just because, just because we need the speed and we need a new mine. We need some extra, an extra place a new place to get materials from. And so we're going to do this. Upgrade the building, Omar. At least a level 3. That's definitely that we need at least a level 3. Let's come up here. Let's come out here. And let's look at what else needs to be worked on in this area. I believe that Carly is working, sure enough, she is working on this chicken coop right here. And look, this is a 2.5 right now. So this 2.5 is giving us the full walkway. Yay! Finally. Excellent. And really important. And then we're going to have a building right here. It's looking like a balloon, actually. But we'll see what it turns into. But that building is a part of the chicken farm. We started with 1 chicken. Then we did get some eggs from Prasino. And we used 16 eggs in order to get some little babies, the beginning babies. And now Santos, who just became the chicken farmer, is raising these chickens. We're supposed to be just getting eggs. I think he is getting chickens. Let's look at the settings. Breeding is on. I think I can turn breeding off and he will just get eggs. And he has, that should be 9 stacks of seeds. I'm not sure that he has anywhere near that amount. Oh, not bad, not bad. Okay, that is pretty good. So let's get a pickup and to get the chicken away. And this door is open here. I am so, look at this. Oh, I like it. It looks like it's going to be a little snack bar. This is a perfect location because there are lots of people in this area, and the nearest food is Isabella, down where those red and white sails are. That's where Isabella is. So this is going to be nice. So now we have this area here, and based on where that is coming out, we're actually going to end up putting, making this come out farther in this part right here. And of course, this is only a level 2 here, if I'm not mistaken. So we still need a level 3 of this for the walkway. So when she's done with the level 3, take that away. When she's done with the level 3 of the chicken farm, then Carly is going to begin the level 3 of the Adeline's forestry. Adeline is Mr. Villager. Oi, Mr. Villager. What a shining new day. The wonderful birds singing at the surroundings and the nice wooden streets with stilts. That's what you could call utopia. It is. It is pretty amazing. It definitely is. And this is only one side of town, which is what's really, really incredible. That this is the northern waterway area. How am I doing? And Vincentius. Vincentius is very good. I think Vincentius is actually better. I think he is, and we shouldn't hear any coughing today. And he seems to be recovering very, very nicely, and so I'm really glad about that, and I am too. So it does take a little time when you haven't had the flu in a long time to sort of like recover, and that is one of the things that's going on. Now, yes, Thalen is a level 1, so Thalen is actually going to be able to help Aelani with getting her self acclimated to being a druid. Something was just delivered to the mine, and here comes another Turu. Hello. Turu is coming to make a delivery, and we're going to go down here. Tell him that you sent him a greeting. Yes. Hello. He happens to be awake. So, Mr. Villager is sending you a greeting.
Oh, hi, Mr. Villager.
And there he is. Okay. And so, we're going to have...
Wait,
yes?
Maybe he can't hear me. I'm coughing in Morse code.
He's coughing in Morse code because coughing definitely travels farther than voices. Isn't that curious? But yeah. So, yes, there he is. He's being very silly, which means he's feeling very good. So Carly is going to work on the chicken farm. Then she's going to work on Adeline so that these roadways get out to their full length. And Omar is working on this roadway so that it comes out at level 3. All the roadways are the full width that they're going to be. And so that's what we're looking for here. And there goes another courier. So we have couriers who are delivering. There's another one right here. Waylon is coming, and he's bringing some things. Let's go back in here. I want to see what... so does Calliope mind people using her shop as a main entrance? That's a good question. She might. She might mind it. This right here would have to be where the road would have to come through in order for it not to come directly through her shop. We would have to steer the road over in this direction right here, like make the road actually, why am I using my hands? Let's come here. How are you, Mr. Villager? How are you doing? How are you doing today? And we're going to see how far over we need to be from Calliope's. Let's bring the road, let's bring this entire area here out. I just want to see how deep we can go. Look at this. We're all the way in here. That's amazing. Okay. Let's do this right here. So see this area, let's make this turn off. So there's one of these pieces. I might bring this piece down one and put this piece here instead. Let's put it here, and let's put the that there, and let's take this and close that up. So we're doing the same on this side, and close this part up, and look what we found. One. Let's see how many. So Mr. Villager, how are you? 2, 3, 4. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 pieces of coal. Let's do this. Coal. I think I didn't ask that question soon enough. How are you, Mr. Villager? How are you? 15 pieces of coal. And we'll put these here with those pieces of coal, and then let's go back in here and close this up for right now. What are we doing today? We're doing this. We're looking at this roadway here and trying to see. Oh, let me show you something. Before I start working on that, let me show you something. So I'm going to leave a lantern here. Just in the tradition of Minecolonies, the dark corners like that make people nervous. And so we'll put that in, and I forgot to do this across the way, which would be right here, right here, right here, and right here. For right now, we're just going to leave that as a place. Let's close this door right here. So the walkway is actually going to go over in this direction. And we can take it from here and take it back in a catty corner like this until we see if we start reaching the area where you're good. Ah, very good. Sim. Very good. Okay, yeah. Okay, so let's look, and we'll come back to that in a little bit. I want to show you what I did on Twitch this morning. So remember, we have 7 restaurants. And the restaurants, it's 6 o'clock in the evening. People are going to start going home. The restaurants are all dependent on one cookery. This is normal, that there would only be one cookery. Who's that? See that right there? Who is that? Let's come here and let's look and see who that is. That's Marmaduke. Marmaduke, what were you doing under there? Did you fall off of something? Hold on. Did he actually, or he took a shortcut, thought he was going to take a shortcut or something? That's very curious. Okay. So Zaf Gyasu. How are you? How are you? Welcome. We're headed into town to look at the new cookery that we have. That looked like, That's interesting. That was one of the couriers, if I'm not mistaken. This is housing here. Let's come up here. Here is the bakery, and he is just closing down. The moon is up, and this is the town hall. I am good. Vincentius Primus is good. We are actually quite good right now. We actually are. And which is really good considering. So it's taken us about 14 days to recover from the flu. And yay, Zaf! I am glad. Excellent. So this morning, let me show you what this looks like, first of all. I'm going to show you what Lady Shatana had for this cookery. Let's rise up here. Let's rise up. There we go. And I'm just going to use this rooftop for a second. I'm going to touch right here for a minute. Touch this. Let's go to Cavern style. Cavern. So yesterday when we were here, we were looking at cookeries. Fundamentals, no. Crafts, luxuries, alternative cookery. So this is the alternative cookery level 5 right here. This is what it looks like. This is what the inside of it looks like. So this is the table where the food goes, and there are the ovens that are needed. I really love the way this looks, and the flooring, and the sinks on this side, and then lots of storage. We have a good amount of storage here. I think it's exactly the same amount of storage as the other cookery. It just seems like there's more space here. So you see the shape of this. So we figured, yes, we are all good, which is really wonderful. So the shape of this led me to want to stick this in underground, in an area that's closer to Midtown than the other cookery was. So we put it right here. So this is all housing in this area. There's a lot of housing here. The mine corridor is here, and the retail shops, they start right here. Jackson's looking at the pottery shop, which isn't finished yet. And then we have the jewelry. There's a big restaurant right there, and there's the bank. And so this new cookery is right here. And this morning we did all this work to make it look like this. So we changed some things so that we would have stoves actually in this area. You hear there's a storm. And then we put in cabinetry. We've actually added refrigerators to this one. And we have some food that is set out for people, for the couriers. The couriers are going to start taking food away, but this is actually some food set out for people to taste and to decide, mostly chefs, mostly restaurant owners, and then including some soup right here. Now these plates aren't really plates, they're more like platters that the couriers use to take certain dishes to the restaurants, to deliver them to restaurants. So they have a bunch of these platters around for the restaurants to have. They have some boxes up there that are for those platters to go in, and you can see some other things as well. And this is a painting, believe it or not. This is actually a painting from Yagmad, this junk shelf, and it's perfect in the kitchen, right where we have it. And I love that. I love that very much. So, yes, so these are our cabinets. And these are places where everything is. Now, I thought about putting in normal sinks, but they just didn't look right. I really like the way the cauldrons look in here, especially with X-Line's tap, where the water comes on and off, and I love that. And so all of this is now Nova's new cookery. Now, if it seems like Nova isn't keeping up in this more central location, you think you'll leave for a while just to be working on some stuff? Your little researches, always seeking for some inspiration. See you in a while, you think? Okay. Okay, Mr. Villager. See you a little later. And also, is there any question for right on the chat? Is there any question for you right now? How is New Manchester? Is there any news before you go about New Manchester, which is Mr. Villager's town, his villager town? And maybe we can find out a little bit and see. One of these pots has a spoon in it. I think it is Farmer's Delight. Let's see what the Farmer's Delight pot looks like for a minute. There's Farmer's Delight empty. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We have to come back. That is a storm. Where can we go? Let's just go to the saloon right quick. We've got to go super quickly. It looks like the sun's coming up. Not at all that differences, but it's going fine. Okay, good. Good. I'm glad to hear. All right. So we'll see you later when you get done. And we just got to bed just in time. And there we are, people. Bye for now, Mr. Villager. See you later when you get done. We'll still be here, I think. So you can check in on us. And now we're coming downstairs at the saloon. I'm going to go back for a minute and see. We can hear the saloon. Let me look for a second. Let's come here. I want to see something. There's Pierce. Pierce is going into the kitchen right now, and this is what I want to see. So we just moved Nova into the new cookery, and let's see what's happening with food. So he doesn't have any yet. He doesn't have any food yet. I'm going to cancel these and ask him to re-ask for them in this episode. And let's see if that helps. Let's come down here. And there's someone that's like a guest or something. No, that's David. Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. Remember? That's what David keeps coming up here. There's still a seat here. Yes, that belongs to the restaurant. He's actually coming up here and renting a room here to eat. Isn't this interesting? This is very curious. This room doesn't have any living room furniture in it yet. And let's see, Pierce should be able to find him up here. I just need to make sure that he doesn't have any fish
What
on
can I
him,
do for you?
or he's not going to eat. So we'll take the fish off. He only has one. I'm just going to put it here for right now. And that way he'll be able to get something to eat. Let's come down for a second and look at one thing. So that's that sweet, and there he comes. So he's coming down. He's going to go directly into the restaurant. That's a visitor right there. And this is the coffee shop for the couriers. And look at this. This is one of the courier pieces, one of the chest, what are these called? One of these mine carts. This mine cart is from the other side of town, has managed to make its way all the way to here. That is pretty amazing. I don't think there's anything in it. Let me just check and see. Yeah, it's empty. The merchandise has been taken out of it. But that is most curious. That's most curious. Let's look over here and see if I see couriers going all over the place. So we'll see if things are being delivered. Let's come over to this restaurant right here. And this is Ela, and let's see what Ela has as far as food is concerned. And we'll look right here, and actually look right here and see. She does have pottage, and she's got lots of food. So she has lots of food. So far, she's getting taken care of. There's no question about that. But why isn't Piers getting taken care of? And so that's one of the things we have to find out. So let's, it's interesting. That's a steampunk restaurant that's been made into the saloon restaurant, and that means that steampunk at least had intended for there to be at least more than one restaurant. And look, there is Rory going, what is this doing here? This isn't supposed to be here. And it's like, you're absolutely right. It isn't supposed to be here. And she's like, is someone going to take this back? And it's like, I can take it back. Let me take that back. So I'll take it back to where it belongs on the other side of town. And we'll do that in a moment. I have things I'm going to put into a stash box. Oh, it looks like Ignacio was putting something in the stash box or looking for something. Let's put these things in here. This white terracotta is not what we're using. And we're going to put it back. So that is what we worked on Twitch this morning. We worked on the new cookery. Now, I haven't had two cookeries before. I'm not sure that anyone has yet. I'm going to try it right now, and let's see if it seems like there is some kind of confusion or if it works. We'll find out in just a minute. We're going to add another chef to the town. So now Simeon was originally a chef, and he is kind of leaning more towards antiquities, but he might come back and be a chef if it was worth his while, and that would be an interesting thing to think about. Let's look at some others. Greta is not interested, and that's everybody. That's everybody who's available at this moment. So if we were going to bring someone back, we could bring Simeon back here because he did work here at one point. There's still a lot of food and a lot of materials here. I beg your pardon. It looks like there's too much here for them to actually make anything. Let's request a pickup. And let's move Simeon. Simeon's living up near the Antiquities Library. So we're going to bring him down to live here in the farm country. We have this is the farmhouse right here, and I believe it will hold 3 people, and sure enough, it will. So we'll bring Simeon back to here. And now he has a place. Now we could get her to work on this first, but I would like her to continue to work on this field. This is going to be a berry field. It's actually not going to be one of these kinds of fields. And oh, why did I do that? Now she's gonna put another one in. Hold on. Field. I made a mistake. F-I-E-L-D. I should not have done that. And let's put this here. And let's wait. And let's put that right there. Okay. I want this to be covered so we can start growing berries. So this is the beginning. Let's upgrade the building, and Nakayasha is going to work on this. So there it is. Let's look at the outside of this building right here, where we put pylons in. We put these supports in to hold up this, which is going to be a greenhouse right here. And we wanted to have this greenhouse be held up. Now, I don't know what I'm going to do. I might have to bring this wall out right here. That's not ground. Let's bring this out right along this sand post right here. I'm trying to get what's holding up that corner right there, because right now nothing's holding up this corner, and I want it to look like something's holding it up. So we're going to bring this here and then have this come out. We can have it come out like that, and I think that's going to be okay for right now on that side. On this side, we will probably have to do the same thing. We might not bring it back. We might have this part right here be a part of this. And if we're going to have it look like that, let's see something. Let's use stone. Let's use stone stairs. And let's make this look like this is connected in this kind of way. So we're going to put these around. I don't know that there's enough room for me to put this here. Whoops. Like this. But there is. Yay! And then let's put, I'm not going to put them here. I really want them to be in this area right here to make it look like that. That's exactly what we want it to look like, and then we can connect these two that way on both sides. just to make it look like it's supported. And back here, we'll run this part across. And right here, put these in. And then we can put this part in right here. There's that. And yeah, that looks much more like this is supporting. This is specifically there to support this, where this is actually going to be a greenhouse right here. And so this greenhouse coming all the way over, and that's going to work really nicely. And so like we said, when she's done with this, which is one more, we need one more level, and she'll be done with that. We've been talking about that a lot, but it does take time. When you're playing the game of Minecolonies, it is a wonderful game as far as time is concerned. It does take time to do things, and it's fun because it gives me a chance, for example, to make some interesting changes, to modify things, and to have fun playing with stuff. So you notice that this now is a level 3, yes. So this is the full level of this greenhouse, and we need to do some things to fix it. We're using spruce pillar planks. Where the mold is, we're using cobblestone, and we need a cobblestone stair right there. And all of these things are going to be used to get rid of that, to get rid of mold. We are in the Badlands. There's no freaking way we could have mold like this. So we are taking those pieces away. And while I'm talking about stuff, so Zaf, let me tell you, since you're here, Vincentus Primus and I started setting up a 21 mod pack, and it's taking a little bit of time and effort because Minecolonies is moving to NeoForge, and NeoForge, not all the mods are available at NeoForge yet. So I was trying to see if it was even possible to have enough pieces to do 21 at all, because I'm not going to do it without certain mods. I like furniture mods. I like them. That's just all there is to it. I like furniture modifications to Minecraft. I've liked them from the beginning, and I still do. So, however, we found some wonderful things. Cluttered is already, not cluttered. I say cluttered all the time, and it's not. It is handcrafted. Handcrafted is in NeoForge. Cluttered isn't yet. Handcrafted is in NeoForge, and the makings of API, so Better Winery, the beach one isn't done yet, the bakery one isn't done yet, but the wine one is done. And so that those pieces are available already to start making the mod pack. So we're just making it right now. We're just making the mod pack right now. And then, of course, we would have to test it and see. And that's going to be interesting, because do I want to wait, or do I want to try testing without everything being there? And when I say everything, I mean additional mods. Now, Minecolonies is really cool without any mods. And you've seen what the buildings look like when they have them. and and they're just vanilla, and a lot of that is just so pretty and so fun that it's really going to be okay. It really is, to have to play without a bunch of furniture mods, and it's the furniture mods that are the thing, or extra painting mods, or things like that, all of those kinds of pieces. So there we go. That is the newest of these. This is growing chickpeas. We need this piece right here, and we need chickpeas. CHICK. There they are. Nope, not the right ones. Let's look. There's the right ones. Those are Minecolonies chickpeas, and the sign is sticking out from, yes it is, sticking out from here. So like that. And let's put chickpeas on it. Let's go here and see, sure enough, these are chickpeas that are growing in here. So excellent, excellent, excellent. Okay, and that fixed really quickly. We're good with this one. And these are both full. These are both full greenhouses, meaning that they're finished. The way I can tell is that their roofs are similar, and so they're done. This is going to be the third one of those in this area, and then we have one in the poppy fields. No, that's the flower shop in the poppy fields. That also is a greenhouse. Then we have the greenhouses that belong to the farm. All of these greenhouses, and the greenhouses that belong to the sugar and bamboo farms right here, as well as the experimental balloon farm, which is what this is right here. You can see the bamboo inside, and if I turn on the light, there we go, you can see that this is sugarcane. This is sugarcane that's being grown in here, and I'm not entirely sure why that is not being picked, so I think I'm going to find out for a minute. Let's come down here and go all the way down to the main floor and look and see. Kaylee, let's see what kind of farmer Kaylee is. Kaylee is absolutely a sugar farmer. And yet, I'm not sure where she is growing the sugar. There is sugar here too. So there's sugar in this one. And let's come over here for a second and see. There is not sugar in here. Look what there is. We did put berries in this part right here. I forgot about that. But this is good, actually, except that they can't pick them, because I forgot that berry bushes actually hurt, and so you can't have them in bush pieces like that. You actually have to, let me put in dirt in these parts. You actually have to have a space in between where you can walk. So there's really not enough room here for a lot of berries. This was just an experiment. So this experiment told us that we could build a new, we could actually build a new greenhouse for the berries, and that would be great. Why don't we do berries here? We'll do berries in this part right here, all the way on this side. And that will allow us to have berries on both sides of this, which will be good. I'm not really interested in anything else right now, and there is only so much bamboo we can grow. We can use, and there's the bamboo right there. So in this area, we can put berries on this side, and then on the other side where there's a walkway, which is going to be nice. It'll be nice if there eventually is someone who actually, one of the colonists, one of the colony dwellers, mine colony dwellers, who actually grows berries in the same way that they grow cactus, where they're not affected by the berry, the actual berry burrs. So they're not getting stung, they're not getting pricked by those. That would really be cool, wouldn't it? So we're going to have berries here, which is good, because that means that in these over here too, we can put berries in. There's sugar here. This is meant for cactus. We don't need any. And this part here, I'm going to leave this for cactus just in case. Just in cases. And that is that. Now, I know that I destroyed some plants. We'll check on those later and see what I want to do about that. But for right now, oh, I know how. We can go through here, and we can go this way down to the rest of the field. Now, this sugar field, she definitely is picking. Carly is picking sugar from this field. So let's do something for a minute. Let's go to the warehouse, both warehouses, or at least one warehouse, and let's get an actual amount of sugar on the warehouse supply list, and see if we can't keep a reasonable amount, and then both bakeries will then be asking for sugar too. And we can come in and see how much sugar we have, and then how much paper. And it's actually almost a shame that paper isn't being made from papyrus. It would seem like bamboo, wouldn't it, more so? But it's always been sugar. So let's come here, let's go back, let's look at the minimum stock, and let's see what we've got. We do not have sugar, so let's add 9. Let's add 9 stacks of sugar. That's just one row of sugar for the warehouse. Let's add, let's see, paper, 9 stacks of paper. Let's do that, 9. And let's do paper as well. And there is paper. And so we'll put both of those in. I think I did the paper and didn't get the sugar. Yep, sure enough. 9 of sugar. And select and select. Okay, so there's the paper and the sugar right there. Do I see anything else? I don't see anything right now that I actually want to do something specific about, and I will think about that for just a moment. We'll just put the sugar in there. Let's see how much sugar there is. There is a ton of cane. Well, not really a ton. Look at that. There's not that much. And it's almost as though no one's making any sugar for anything, or the sugar is going directly to the bakery to make pies and things like that. Oh, look at this. Is he fishing from the boat? Look at this. He's sitting in the boat and he's fishing. Okay, I really like that. He's in the boat. This is so cool. Okay, stay there. Don't move. Don't move. Don't move. Look at that. He is fishing in the boat. That's wonderful. That is so wonderful. Those boats have been really interesting, and the fishers have been really curious. Okay, now he's fishing in the boat. Is he going to change? Yes, look at that. Yahoo! I love when that kind of stuff happens. I love when that happens. Let's go to the sugar farms. Etana is this way. Let's take the stairwell that is over here, right here. And there he is, sitting in the boat. That is just way too cool. And we're going to come up here and let's find Etana. She is one of the farmers, and we'll see what she can make. We'll come around. Let's go under the bridge. We're just going to walk across the fields here. And this is her right here. This is where Etana is. And here is one of the doorways right here. Yeah. I don't know. I don't think you can have that. I think that's why that is grass like that. I think we would have to make it be dirt right there, coarse dirt, right in this part right here, like that, and then go in and put that door back in, which was one of these, but I have it on me. There it is right there. So we'll take that and put it back where I got it from, right here. Okay, I'll do that. So this is Etana here. And what is Etana growing? She's doing sugar too. She's doing sugar also. And that's all she's doing is sugar. So this is fine. So let's see. Yay, Nakiasha. Let's see something here with what they can make. Crafting recipes. She doesn't have any. Let's do sugar. Let's have her. Oh, that's right. We redid this. I think that's what happened. And this is Pam's. No. Let's go this way. No. And cane and bamboo crafts things with them. That's Pam showing 2 agave. Are they actually not using sugarcane to make sugar anymore? Do you see that? That's the Minecolonies planter who's using agave. That doesn't make any sense. There isn't anything here. So there's a honey bottle. 3 and a bottle will make honey. I don't want to need honey. And there it is. So sugar cane will make sugar. So I don't have to teach. Show bookmarked recipes enabled first. Do I want to? No, I don't. Let's just go and look at these. And what is that? A cube from supplementaries. I don't care. All right, so I can't teach them sugar. That's what's happening. They don't need to learn how to make sugar. Do they need to learn how to make paper? Let's look. And here we go again. This is tree bark, and this is Farmer's Delight. This is an acceptable one right here. And that is the chef, believe it or not, sitting right in front talking about making paper. But it says that the sugar farmer can make it too. Okay, so we'll have that. What about books for a minute? This is interesting. Books, B-O-K. And we definitely need this book one, and this is definitely the plantation that makes those. And let's come to settings, recipe mode priority, warehouse stock, or priority. I don't know. Let's try this for a change. So now she can make these two. It's nighttime. Look at the moon outside the window there. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? That's the moon sitting right there. That is such a pretty picture. Now I'm going to take it. Okay, so this is Aitana's shop. And we know it is. And we're going to head out. Let's go back to Carly and see what's happening with her. With the farmers, for example, we do have farmers who can make things, but this is the poppy. These are where the poppies are processed. And this is the farm that we're making to look like poppies. These, we're using these baskets and saying those are poppies inside. And these jars are being filled with oil, poppy oil and dyes. And then these presses are being used for poppies instead of apples. So all of this is to suggest that the poppies are being made into medicine and dyes that's then shipped out all over the place. And so when he is not working the poppy fields, he does grow peppers and tomatoes. This looks like peppers when the peppers are yellow. And then in this area, these are the sand flats. In this area of the sand flats, we have the sheep farms So we have this farm right here, which is a level 5. This one right here, it should be a level 5. It is. And then around back here, we have a second farm building, which is for the sheep, for keeping hay out here. And this is to cover the hay. It does rain here, and so that's there. Also, when the vinery people, when people come, visiting merchants come, they sometimes leave their pets here until they leave, and so that's what's going on here. We have these burrows that belong to, that looks like the wine merchant's burrows. Let me see if it says it is. Let's do vinery. So that's theirs. So this should be a level 5 too, and it is. Okay. And I think I've explained before with the sheep field that it is actually a steampunk farm, and that this marker right here is the outside edge of the farm. So if the sheep are within this area, they actually get sheared. If they're out here, I just have to bring them back every once in a while. I don't mind doing that. It's kind of fun. They take care of the poppy fields, and that is where we are. This massive poppy field is the wealth of Rosa Ouro. It is how Rosa Ouro became wealthy from all of that. So remember that car that we saw? Let's take right here. I should have it on me. This car right here, and I'm going to step back for a second. I think if I put it right here, maybe it'll go all the way down. So let's put the car right there. There we go. Okay, so that car is on its way back to the warehouse right now. Let's follow it. Okay. We'll follow it back to the warehouse, which is why it's pretty. Marmalade. Marmalade from the flowers. Yeah, that would be interesting. That definitely would. Poppies, you know. Poppies are the ones that have the seeds that have been used for a long time for many different things. And so, yeah, there's all sorts of things that are going on with those poppy seeds and the poppy plant and the poppy flowers too. Let's see how she's doing still. Let's see if she's doing okay. Let's look at the inventory. She does have muffins for breakfast, pottage for lunch, and pastas and pitas for dinner. She's got a decent amount of food. She is definitely getting food, which is very good. We're going to go in here. And we're going to stay in Rocco's place tonight. We can turn on the lamp for a minute. Let's close this part just to give us a little tiny bit of privacy. No one can really see us from here, but we could close that if we wanted. And we're just going to come here and take a nap. And by marmalade, you're really talking about like a jam. That is the word for a jam, right, Saf? And not for garland. You're not talking about making a garland. You're talking about making something that you eat, something that you spread on bread. Just make sure that we understand each other. And there we go. And it is morning. And one of my favorite places in town is the view from this location. It's just so gorgeous. Remember when we put that new, we brought that deck out farther on that house, and that was really fun to do. Yeah. Okay. So, in like orange marmalade, and can't think of any others right now. Most of the time, orange is the one that comes to mind and is fun. Let's come here. Dulce is riding around. Who else is? That's Mohammed and Dulce meeting for probably lunch. What time is it? Nope, that's for breakfast. They're gonna go have breakfast together. And let's come over here because she is supposed to be working on something. Did she finish? Let's look. I don't see anything here for Athena. If Athena finished the level 5, that would be amazing. Let's look. She did. Yay. Okay. Let's see what Athena can work on. And then we'll look at the level 5s that we have here. This is a level 5 of the mechanic, the boat mechanic. This is a level 5 of the boat blacksmith right here. And coming up here, this is only a level 3 of this, this fishery. So this is what Athena is supposed to be working on. So let's have her start working. We need light blue wool, seagrass, now that's going to be interesting, mud, a spore blossom, and glowberries. We'll look into those, and big drip leaves. Ooh, there's some pretty interesting things there. And look at this. You can make a slab with a fire coral. That is excellent. Look at the slabs we can make. Yay! Now I think I have to do those. I'm not sure. We'll find out if they can be made by who. That's what we'd have to find out. Maybe the mechanic? How interesting. Oh wait, I didn't do it. Did I build? The builder is Athena. Upgrade the building. Wow, interesting. There's going to be, that's Domum Ornamentum, adding some really cool new blocks. And we're looking at this cave where Benedict, who is Davis's son, has started his own actual fishery. Let me fix this for a second. Even though she's going to come and do stuff, I think I can still fix that. I think that isn't doing anything if I fix that little piece right there. And all the rest of this, it's going to be interesting because if I'm not mistaken, this is a part of the fishery. Yes, it is. So she might take away some stuff in here. We'll see what happens when she starts looking at stuff. Now, this is the end of the blacksmith right here, where this line is that comes across this way. This is actually the end of the blacksmith, and the fishery begins right here, and did not have any actual rail yet. So she might take these things away right here as she starts working on this fishery, which is at the moment a level 3. And so right here This is now a level 5. Should I check? Because this has happened before where I just assumed that it's the level 5 because I thought that that's what I was doing, and then it isn't. Can I? Oh. Oh. What is this? Ash? Oh, how interesting. Ash? Something burned. Oh. Look at this. This looks like something burned right here. That was actual ash from a fire. What is this made out of? Deep slate tile shingles coming across here. Let's have them come across like this and see if that can be there. Hold on a minute. That looks like something caught on fire. That is actually what that looks like. See, this piece of wood is missing from here? Let's try putting it here again and see if it catches on fire again. We'll see what happens with that. There is lava. Wow, look at this. Oh my gosh. Look at what that looks like. Good gracious. So we'll see if that catches on fire again. And what are you doing here? It's not a person. That is actually not a person. I thought that was one of our guardians. That is actually armor that he's working on, that Sato is working on. Whoa. He's got some muffins from breakfast. And there is the crane that is bringing materials to him, and he keeps going up in this direction here. Maybe he's checking to make sure that it doesn't start on fire too. This is ash from supplementaries, from things that burn. Now, it might have happened when the lava was put in, that maybe that caused the ash to be here. I think I'm just going to leave that for right now. Let's get this piece right here, and let's replace some areas if there are flags. We don't have flags, but we do use the banners from the style. So those banners we are using just as decoration. And so we'll put those in there. We can let that go for right now. This is very nice in here and looks very good. And it is, in fact, the level 5. And there we are. Oops, boom. And no fire yet. And yes, indeed. Okay, so let's go across, go over. We have about 2 minutes. Let's go to, let's look at this. This is good. I've got a piece of this here. And let's take that and fix that one. And all the others are fine for right now. Okay. Oh, this one right here is doing that. And everyone else is okay for right now. Not sure why that one's missing. And here we go. Okay, let's go into Malcolm for a minute. Although we can't do a minute because we actually need to make this into a sail, which means that this is white right here. There was some construction going on in here, but this is a boat This is where he's building boats, parts, and it'll be fun to like find something that we can put there that looks like a boat part, and that would be really cool. He's too far up. He would build it in the shipwright, so he wouldn't build an actual boat. He would just build like a mechanism, or like these sails here. He would actually have the sails be made here. And so that's what we'll do. We'll turn these white to show that he's making sails in this part right here, because he's a boat mechanic, and that takes care of them. Zaf, we are going over to Prasino. We're going to Prasino, and we're going to see what is happening there. So that's all in Rosa Ouro for today. We'll come back tomorrow, and we'll check on everything. I'm going to leave right here. Here we go. And we're going to go over to, I'm reaching for our tea. I'm taking a moment to make it sort of rest. And let's come here and let's go to Prasino. It's technically not tea. It's everything that you would put in tea except the tea. So it's lime and ginger root and honey and hot water. And I found I love it. So that is what I'm using right now for my throat. And here we are. We are in Prasino. Take a free day. Take a free day tomorrow. Tomorrow's Saturday. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think so. I think maybe we will take a free day on Sunday and Monday. I think we'll do Sunday and Monday, and that'll be fun. And yeah. So what I was saying about 21, that's where we are at right now. I was actually very happy, Zaf, to find some really nice things, that some additional mods besides Minecolonies, Domum Ornamentum, Structurized Style Colonies, those are all Minecolonies, to find some good things. And I'm trying to find out what world. Ooh, look at here. Who is this? Oh, this is Nathan Reeves, but now I get it. This Nathan Reeves is skin in the game. Oh, that would be interesting if that's where the whole idea came from. Because from way back when, from maybe like 16 or something, maybe 16 or 18, there started to be a Nathan Reeves, and you could get more than one Nathan Reeves. We had one, remember, in Emney Island, we had a Nathan Reeves, and then we had his cousin sneak in to make it seem like he was Nathan Reeves when he wasn't. But the interesting thing about Nathan Reeves is he doesn't have a middle name, middle initial. And that's because he was the first. I am speculating that Nathan Reeves was the first one to have skin in the game. Look at how cool he looks now. Let's close the door here. Close it, close it. There we go. That's a private house. Yes. But that is really neat. That's really, really neat. Oh, you are going to visit them. Nope, you changed your mind. How interesting. Let's come down here for a minute. We were looking at the build that is happening here for the new dairy farm. And I think we have to go out this way. I should have a lantern on me. There we go. And sure enough, yay, some things are happening. Yay, team. There's some buried things in the ground here. Look at, oh, that is for scaffolding. Yeah, that is a scaffolding tunnel. That definitely is. And of course, because this is the entrance and there is the hut block. So scaffolding tunnel, which means that this is fence right here. Perfect. And then all the cows are going to be on this field. And I know I haven't put any fencing in yet for the fact that the cows are going to be here. We don't need to put it on this side. We absolutely need to put it on this side. And see that change in the color of the grass? We're too far over. We have to stay on the clover patch. So see, this is clover patch here. We've got clovers here and here. And ooh, and then it turned into orchard. So this is it. Right here, this is the line. And is it easier to see at night or in the day? Let's go to sleep in the clover patch. That'll be fun. Let's go to sleep for a minute. Oh, all the citizens are tucked into bed. And I think we can see it pretty much. Let's find out what color fence this is. This is spruce. This is good old spruce fence. And from right here, I see the change in color and the line right in this part right here. They can come down here, but it would have to be set up so that they couldn't jump over this right here. So we might be able to do that. I'm looking at everyone going to work. So we would have it so that this area here would be the fenced in area for the cows. And yeah, I know. I really did not want to fence them in, but we do know for a fact that they will be gone if we don't fence them in this part. This is clover coming over in this area here. And we'll put this up. Nope. Put this up this way. Nope. Let's do it this way. And this way. And we'll just have to make, at Halloween, find a field, put pumpkins and black candles. That's going to be fun. We're going to have, Halloween is a big holiday in Minecolonies, in the cities of Minecolonies, and we're actually going to have the memorials for, we're going to have Days of the Dead. So we're going to have memorials for the people who lost their life in the beginning before there was a graveyard. And we'll have to have something for them. So those celebrations are going to happen at Halloween. And I'm looking forward actually to that. Now up here you can see it. We've got some this is orchard. This is orchard. Let's take this away right here. This is orchard. This is orchard. Let's take that away. And this is orchard. I didn't look at the orchard parts there. This is orchard. This is orchard. This is clover patch. And this is orchard. So there is the marker for this. But I'm definitely looking forward to having decorations and indications of the celebration that we're going to have at that time. This is clover. This is clover. You can bring this over this way. And this is clover coming here. Let's just bring it to there. And let's bring it up. And yeah, it's just gonna make it, it's just gonna look like this on this riverfront. See where that is? So we just have to put it in. And this would be a great field to do it in, wouldn't it, Saf? To have pumpkins. To have pumpkins all over the field. It definitely would. Spruce fence in the clover patch. Okay. I'm still standing in the clover patch. This is good. We'll bring that way. And now we're going to have a problem here. This is clover. This is clover. This kind of follows in kind of a piece like this. See where we're still in the clover patch here? But then look, there's where it changes. So that one's right there, but this is orchard, sure enough. So let's take this across. This is clover here. We don't want to infringe on enchrome because see his land right there, and we're just taking this part of the hill right here. So yeah, so unfortunately, this is it has always been about cows. Cows were the reason that fences got started. In some respects, cows might have been the reason for land wars. About having enough food for cows, about being able to have the cows be in a certain place. This is saying it's clover patch right here still. Okay, and let's bring this over straight along this line. See the difference right here? This is saying it's clover too. That's saying it's orchard. I'm going to give him this green part. See how the green is beginning to change right there? I'm going to give him this. We're not going to have the cows come beyond this point of this tree right here. So let's take this away, and we could make a gate for him to come in to this area at this point, at this part right here. We shall see. This is perfect to bring, I'm in the clover patch still, to bring this down all the way to here. I see there's sea light. Look at how deep this is. Oh yeah, that's right. This is one of these areas. We have been down in this part. So when you look at the map of this area, it's clear that at one point this was underwater. And you can see it. Let's do the map. You can see it in this way. So you see right here, you can almost see the land shelf right here. This land shelf used to be all Mystic Grove. And you can see what's left of it, of the Mystic Grove. You can see these trees here. These trees, you can see some of the water still being mystic in this area, but all of this was land. All of this part here was land. And all of this part over here, right where we are building right now, this was all water. This was all underwater. So see where this water is right here? See this water all coming around here? This island wasn't here. This whole ridge, coastal ridge, was not here. This is a location of the original coastal ridge. Back here is the original coastal ridge. That's why you can see sand underneath, because this was actually beach in this area. And then right here, you can see the remnants of mermaid housing in this lake right here, which is impossible, not to mention the fact that this is a mermaid monument. This is actually an underwater fortress right here. And the way it is facing would tend to indicate that there was water here at one point for the processional that these fortresses have, these underwater sea fortresses. And so all of this was underwater at that time. And now, but that was before the demise of the witches. So that's how far in the past it is, that the witches still had huge cities at the time. In the game you mentioned for, we'll find out just a second. I need. And so this was one of the things that's really interesting about this area. And there is some lukewarm water here. The devastation to the fact that the mermaid cities were where this land is right now, all of this land, is the reason that this was abandoned. This monument was abandoned, and the Mers moved much farther away from this location after what happened. Saf, yes. Oh, what you're saying about Halloween. Okay. Yeah. Halloween is going to be a big event for us, and we are definitely looking forward to it. But yeah, look at this. So we're definitely, absolutely going to have a place here where the cows are going to be on one side of this field, and the other side is going to be in Crummy. And so that is one of the things that we're looking at right now. So this is clover all here. So we know that we're in the clover fields right here. This is orchard right here. So let's bring this around on this side right here like this. And we have to make it high enough that the cows can't get over it in these areas, which is the problem, of course, with cows. So we can see this piece. Is this orchard? Nope, this is still clover. Coming right over in this area. Whoops. I'm gonna have to move the flowers right there. Who's that? Who is that? Hold on a second. Hold on. Who in the world is that? Hold on, hold on, hold on. What am I looking at here? Do you see this person? I think I am stuck there. What is he doing over here? How long has he been here? Hold on.
Okay.
He hasn't been here that long. He is doing deliveries. Wait. Did the miner actually come out somewhere here? Hold on, let's come over here and see which Joey that is. I believe that that's the miner, but hold on. Let's see what Joey this is. It is the miner. What in the world happened there? That looks like the miner somehow found a way up. Some kind of way. Let's recall him. There he is. Tell me what you were doing. Tell me what you were doing. Now he's going home. Hold on. That's a visitor. Joey lives right here in this building. Right here with a bunch of people. And Ren is going there. And one of the others is going there. Who is that? Alonzo. Okay, Ren and Alonzo are here. And Joey is in the main house right here. And so is Emery. There are 4 people in this house? There absolutely are. Okay, how curious. I don't know what he was doing over there. Because you can see where that is in relationship. There's the mine. Right here. This is the mine. This building right below me. And he was all the way over here across this water. That is so wild. I'm going to go to sleep. I stopped him. He was taking a walk and I stopped him. Yeah, I did. I did, Zaf, and I probably shouldn't have. Maybe he was trying to take a walk before we closed off this area here. Maybe he's one of the people who doesn't want us to have a closed off dairy farm right here. But if we don't close this dairy farm off, we are going to lose all the cows. They're just going to go walk into the redwoods and stay there. Just because they can. And so I think, unfortunately, that we have to acknowledge the fact that if we're going to have butter, if we're going to have cheese, and if we're going to have all of these things, the cheddar cheese and the foods that we love to eat with butter and cheese, we're going to have some cows. And we're just going to make sure that they can't come over the fence right there. So that fence is good. This fence is fine here. Although they can't stand up on this and walk over. So we're going to have to make sure that we move some of these away. They can't do anything here. And we have this part here. There aren't any of those in this area. And I think that's going to hold them in right here. Should I let them come down here, or should I just go ahead and have it come? This is the outside right here. Have the fence come here, right here. Let's have the fence come right here and have it come down right here. So they're not gonna go all the way into this area over here. And they shouldn't, because look at this. Look at this. And this is what I'm concerned about with Joey being where he was. These waterways go down really, really deep. And does that mean that maybe Joey has found a way, found one of these waterways in the mine and got swept out into this area? But I can't tell for sure. I don't see any indications of anything. So you're right. I should have let him continue walking and see where he was going, shouldn't I? I should have done that. I definitely should have. Because he was going somewhere. He definitely was. We're going to put this across here to keep cows from walking around that to get to the other side. So we're going to put that there. And yeah, I did. I actually did stop him. I did indeed. Let's come to here. When that is completed, which I'm going to, after I get done doing this for a second, I'm going to go over and look and see what's happening with Postco and this build. And see, lime carnations, they are always so pretty. So here's something where they can't come down to this water. We can't have them come down here. Let me see how much room they have. They can go this way. They can't go anywhere under here. They can't come up here and get out. Okay, so they can go this way here. And I don't know that I want them to go down into that area. Let's not have them go down into that area. Why don't we do that? I think I like the idea of this coming across right here just like this. And this is all the room that they have. Is this coming across right here and making this corner right here. So let me get an axe for a second. From here, we'll take the other down. Let's have it just come to here. And let's not have it come down the hill. I'm sure Ikromi would prefer that it be like that, and I think that's going to look better and not so, what would you call it, defensive? I don't know. Looking like it is definitely claiming this area, and that is not really our intention. Our intention is to keep the cows in. So we're going to come right to here, and we're not going to come down any farther. This also allows for animals. There are wild chickens and pigs and all, and if they want to come to this side to escape predators, they can do that. And then when this is finished right here, we're actually going to fix this wall. We'll be able to bring some of this back maybe on top, but I think we're just going to have a wall here and have some processing of, we'll see what's underneath besides this. There might not be anything but the crossover under here, and I think that's true. I think so. Okay, so we have the beginning of the fence where the cows are going to be, and it goes right along here. They can go into the water. I don't think they can come up right here. Let's fix this for a second. I would rather that they did not have a way to come up right at that point right there. And let's see, let's bring that part down. Let's make that go away. And there we have it, what's underneath. I'm using Mermod, so I have siren sight when I'm underwater. Let's take these pieces right here. Just take this back. I'm a little concerned. And there went a piece of sand. Look at the sand. Look at this sand. This is the old sand that used to be in the ocean here. And that's some of it right there. Is there anything here? Should I just go ahead and bring that part up? I think I will. And we'll bring this part down just a little bit under the water right there. This has always been empty, this section right here. And it looks like at one point there was some sort of, someone was staying there or something like that. It's very curious. So it looks like a cave that would have been made by Paul Soares, when, like a hidey hole. That's what it looks like. It looks like a hidey hole. So yeah, so we have that. Are you all the way down to the ground? You are. Everyone here. Every once in a while I see a tree, but all the trees are good. And see, there are no trees here. This is really the clover patch, this piece. That's a good amount of land for this area and for the cows. And so let's get it made. So we have about 30 minutes, and let's see what he needs to finish this project. It is 5 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm going to start by seeing what it is that he's waiting for and seeing if he got anything from this morning. Let's look and see. He actually did. Excellent. So I'm going to cancel those so he can ask for them in this episode. There's still a half hour. We'll come back and check on him in a minute. Let's come here. Let's go down to Elise, and we'll try Elise first. I'm wondering if I should go into the mine and see if I can find. That sounded like someone fell, but there's no one here. Okay, see if I can find that place. Look, these are the new cows that are going to be added to the field when the field is finished. let's come down here. Let's come over to the mine right here. Let's go up and let's see what level is he still on 10. That would be the thing. Card. Levels. He's still on 10. Let me look at something for a minute. Let's look and make sure. So we just have Posco and Piers and Dondanas and Elise all starting to work, but not working. So we'll check and see what is here that they need. And this was the stone, remember? No, if you were watching this morning, you saw me actually put stone into Jail Cat's ovens and cook up enough stone for him. And let's see if it's still here. It is still here. So we were trying to see which one of these ovens was actually hers, meaning that she would empty them, but she is not emptying any of these. Some of these are actually her ovens right here that she is not emptying, because this over here is just the extra ones right here. And there we are. I'm going to take these over, and she hasn't done anything. I'm going to look at something for a second. We're going to come through. I want to look at this. Is actually colonial. This part right here. Let's look and see. It's either colonial or frontier. It's frontier. So these three actually buildings are frontier. Let's walk through his shop right here over to her place, and we're going to give her all this stone. We're just going to give it to her right here like this. Let's see. So she needed stone, and she only needed 72, and now she has 512. She only needed 700. No, she needs. Wait. Yeah, so this is what she has. She only needed 44. She has more than enough of everything. So I'm going to go to sleep. I want to see what's happening here with her. We're going to go to the taverna and go to sleep for a moment. And then we'll come back and check in on everyone. It is such a beautiful night. It really is. And we do have some visitors walking about. And we're going to go in. I haven't seen a lot of guardians, a lot of druids, but I could have maybe just missed their rounds. And let's go to sleep. It is 11, almost midnight. And so we're going to get a decent night's sleep. And that's what we're going to get. We definitely are. Yeah, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have stopped him. I shouldn't have. I should have just looked to see where he was going. You're right. I definitely should have. Let's come over here. I want to see what Elise is asking for. We've got people. There is Cresium. There is Baker and Bo. There's Jill Cat. And I think that was Issa. Issa coming in to work. Let's come over to Elise. Let's go to her first and see what she has to say for herself right here.
Good to see you.
Yes, and you as well. So see where it's saying 1 of 64, cancel. She has stone, and yet she's still asking for it. So we'll just have to, that might be proof of the thing, that when I start a new stream, that some people are still stuck at the end of the other stream. So I do maybe need to look at them. There's someone sick in the hospital, and let's come here. Now he needed wheat shingles, and let's see what he needs. He still needs them. He needs 10 wheat shingles. He actually is getting the things that he needs. It's just taking a while. And you saw the delivery, that there was delivery for those. So he should get them now. Fastrid is treating someone in the critical room. That's where that is. This is the back of Orion's dye shop right here. And right next to it is Yisrael's carpentry shop, industrial carpentry, and Mario's retail mechanic shop here. And Ryan, the girl, this is Ryan's furniture store. Ryan is now the only Ryan, I believe. Right? Did we have 3 Ryans? I'd have to go and look. But yes, let's check for a sec. And then we'll go check on Piers and see what he's doing. And there is Ava. Ava is opening up the coffee. She's a baker, but she likes serving coffee in the morning. We lost one of the Ryans. Was struck by lightning. Yes, talk about bad luck. Was actually struck by lightning visiting the mystic site during a holiday. He would never have been there if it wasn't for the holiday. It is so odd. Let's look at Ryan's. R-Y-A-N. And we do still have 2 of them. We have Ryan the carpenter, and that is Ryan the girl. And then we have Ryan Ainsley, who is a young student still. And that's Annesley. That's not Ainsley, that's Annesley. And we still have them. So we have a mystic site, we have employment, too many people are idle, there's plenty of housing. They'll never be satisfied with the number of guards. In order for them to be satisfied, I think you have to have like 3 guards for every person or something. It's some amount like that. And so we're just not going to have it. You can check. There's actual wiki. The Minecolonies wiki tells you how many guards per person. Or you can go on Discord, Minecolonies Discord, and ask and find out how many there are. Okay, so we saw everyone. We saw Dondanas needing shingles, and he's still waiting. Let's see if we can find the shingles. Let's see if they are at Yisrael's shop and haven't been picked up yet. I'm going to go upstairs. Nope, there it is. Right here to this table, and look, nope, he does not have them. He does not have them. Let's go to let's go here to Ryan's shop for just a second and make sure that she doesn't have them. No, they wouldn't, would they? They're actually made by the stonemason, aren't they? I always forget that. It just seems like they would make them, but they actually don't. They are made by the stonemason. She has some interesting things, but she definitely has a lot of oak that she is using to make furniture. Okay, well, since I am right here, why don't I go and look in the warehouse first, and then we'll look. The thing about these shingles is they have to be made with log, not with birch plank. They're actually being made with birch log. So let's come up here and let's look for shingles. And these are made with oak planks, and we have a ton. Can we? And these are made with birch. These are oak. Can we? This would be interesting. Can I break these down? I don't think rails will break these down. Let me see what would happen. Let's see if I can break these. Wouldn't that be interesting? To recycle some materials. Oops, there they go. Yep, I see her going to get something this time. Oh, let's come here. So we have oak shingles, and those are birch plank shingles. And what we need is, where's Dandanas? Right here. What it says that we need is wheat shingles. These are wheat shingles. Wheat shingles with birch plank. That says birch plank. This says birch log, but these are birch plank. Hold on. Let me look at these. Let me put one down for a minute and see. Oh, what am I doing? Why is it not showing me? Hold on a second. There it is. So these are oak planks, but these are birch planks. And how many does he need? Made with birch plank? He needs 10, and we have enough. All right, so let's put back let's take the oak plank ones to where we're going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He needs 10 of those. The other shingles, we would have to go look for and see if there's anything like it. But we can take him these, because they're actually here. Yay! Let's run. It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Run. Now we know for a fact that that Jace is growing birch. He grows birch for the restaurants. So he's always growing birch. And let's come in here, and let's come here, and let's put these right here like this. I'm looking at tree stuff that he's taken down. We should have maple leaves as something for composting. It's not being picked up, so let's get a courier to come and pick it up. Now let's see what he needs. So now he still needs a door, an oak pressure plate, and torches. So the single shingle that he needs is the one with oak log. And I'm going over to spellog for just a moment. This is always the part that is curious, just the follow-up of the different people and what they make. I am fine with this. I like the management of this, and it's fun to find out what's going on with everything. So let's go to custom. Let's come right here and let's look for wheat shingles, and that's with birch plank, and that's wheat shingles and birch log, and there it is right there. So they can definitely make that. Can definitely make that one. And so now let me see if there's any here. Nope, that's extras. Let's see if there's any. I can see there's nothing here. There is nothing at this shop of Tiffany's. Tiffany? Tinsley! Poor Tinsley. Poor Tinsley. I've been calling her Tiffany. Tinsley, I'm so sorry. I've been calling her Tinsley. Okay, it's nighttime. I want to see something about the mine. I want to see if he found a way to the surface, some kind of way, from the mine. He's on level 10. We can't actually see the mine levels as we're going down, so we'll have to slow down and stop and see what level we're at. That is 7 right there. 8, 9, 10. Let's see if this is 10. This is 9. And this is where he is. So let's look at the map. There's actually, look at this, a node. It's too far away for them to get to. This looks like he actually is crossing over into the ocean area. There is a mine opening right there. See that? Can we get to it? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Yes, we can. Oh, that's going to be hard though. We would need an absolute map. So we're facing that way. Let's see if we can make ourselves face the right way and see if now we're facing the right way. So we'd have to go across. We'd have to go across, go to the first left. I want to see something. Okay, go across straight, the first left, FT, 1 left. So the first left would be right here, and then we'd go to the first right. And then we'd take the first right, I apologize, I hit the mic, all the way to the end of that right and go left, end of right to left, right to left, and then end of right to left, and we can take that left all the way down to the corner, so that we have to go right again, down to the corner to go right. And when we go right here, we can take this right to the next corner and then go, that's right, and then go right again, and then the next left, and I'm looking at this spot right here, next left. So we're going to go right here, right at the corner, and then we're going to go, welcome back, Mr. Villager. You decided to come back and check things. Things are going good. I'm looking to see, I don't think they're at the same level. I just realized. So it doesn't matter anyway. I was going to see if I could find that mine, but it's not at this level. It's not at this level. We would have to go down farther and see if that level, I'm so glad I realized that before I went down. Thank you guys for noticing. Let's come down to here. Let's come down this far and let's see what level this is. Uh-oh, fire. There's been a fire here. Hold on. There was a fire here. This is burned, or something didn't get fixed right here. So we can't see the level. Let's go down one more right here and see if this one is there. This level is here and this is 16. Let's look and see what we're looking at. And now we're too far. Now we can't see it at all, so we're below it. Look at these others, but we're below it now at 16, and we were at 10. So let's try 13. Let's go back up and try 13. The greatest message of all appears. Let's try 13. Sure enough, right here, and let's see. Things are going good, actually. Things are going good. But there's nothing here. Look, there's nothing here. Let's look at the M for a minute, the map, and we're still not there. Huh. So maybe it's above. There's no real way to tell. Let's go back to 10 and look. There's no real way to tell how far away we are from it. And that's the thing. Hold on, we're moving. Let me see if we're at 10 first of all. We are. Okay, let's look at it from here. So from here we can see it. Isn't that interesting? And look, it says deep ocean. Look, it says this is the ocean right here. All of this is ocean. This is the orchard right here. This part right here. And look at this. Look at it going into the Mystic. He's actually reached the Mystic Grove with where we are right now. Look at that. Right there. That's in the Mystic Grove. Let's look right here. This is the clover patch. Let me see if I can figure out. This is orchard on this part. If I could find the red, oh, the glowing grotto. So if we were up, we would see the glowing grotto is pretty far away. And definitely on the other side of the maples. And it is showing all of this as clover patch. Up here, Mystic Grove. There's maples. Hold on. Let's see if it's showing. It's showing this as Maple Woods right in here. That's the glowing grotto. It's showing all of this as maples. This is interesting. And this is the clover patch right here. See that? Doesn't that look like what I think it is? It almost looks like you could walk to the ends of these and open up one of these corridors and head out in some direction. Now this one is definitely ocean. So that one's not going to be good to try. I'm just intrigued by it. I'm intrigued by this, by the fact that this right here is actually Mystic Grove. This is ocean. This is the rocky shrubland. This is right where the main Mystic Grove is, because the other Mystic Grove, this is beach. Oh, which one is this? Oh, now that is interesting. This is orchard. Yes, look. This is Mystic Grove here. This is rocky. This is the island right here. And there's Mystic Grove there. But this is Mystic Grove right in this part right here. Wow. So we could take this all the way over to here, to here, to here, all the way over to here. That would be really crazy. Except these caves, I'm not sure, are at the same level. Oh yeah, we have those that we were going to give him. All right, so, well, we can't really see, but there is some indication that he could have found a way through a cave and appeared in the orchard, which is where he was when we found him. He was in the orchard. And that is very curious. And yes, I agree that I stopped him too soon. I should have just gone ahead and seen where he was going. And maybe I would have seen how he got there, right, Zaf? Absolutely. Absolutely. I agree, Zaf. I definitely do. Oh. Oh. Yep. Still moving again. I'm almost, this is the time of day when that begins to happen. He only needed one of these, but these are birch planks. And these are the ones that he can't use. And these are oak planks. What happened to the ones that he could use? What did I do with them? Did I put them back? Grrr. All right. I did. I put the wrong ones back. Let's go over here while it's still nighttime. I'm going to go through here and go and see if there's anything that we can we recycle some of these materials? I'm curious. It'll probably say 0, but that's what I want to see. Is there a way to recycle some of these pieces? So let's come up here This is the recycler right here. And let's see what happens if we put this in. 0. Okay. So these are materials that we would have to send to another town unless shingles, S-H-I-N-G-L-E, they are not listed here, so we can't recycle them. So they would have to go to another town in order for them to be, we'd have to sell them. We would have to sell them to another village entirely, or another colony completely. So let's go back to shingles. I can't believe I did that, but I did. See? What did I do with them? Did I have them in my hand and drop them? Did I already give them to him? If I did, Zaf, you're right. I'm gonna need some time off. If I actually gave those to him already, I'm going to, yes, yeah, I agree. I definitely need some time off if I actually did that. That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. I think you are right. Let's put these here. I'm just going to put these here. We can sort later and see. Okay, fine. Fine. I apparently have lost the connection. I have, but I know I can do these. I definitely know that these can be done. So I can just stick these right here, and you can see what I'm going to get for them. So we're just going to recycle all of them and take it all. And we don't have enough to make a full stack here, but now we have enough for that. I need to have some there. I don't have any there. We can take these, and these can be added back to the warehouse. We're in the process of it looked like we were both on the same streetcar there for a minute, Raylan. And we are in the process of actually getting, did they pick the things? Yes, they did. Yay. So let's put those in. We're in the process of getting these, yeah. That is very, very curious. That is. Let me have a drink of something. This is just lemon water. Mm-hmm. So we're going to go and look at Postco again and see what he's asking for right here.
Good to see you, mate.
He's asking for 57 birch planks, and that means birch log. And it's almost acting like we're not getting enough birch log, but I'm going to check and see. And we'll do this. And you notice the couriers So I'm serious. I'm actually, when I do the next one, that'll be the experiment. I'm not going to build a second warehouse. That I don't know right now. Birch. So we have 16,000 birch log. We have birch doors, and we have birch plank. So let's just go ahead and get the things that Postcone needs so that we can get this going. So Postcone needs birch plank, spruce fence, spruce plank. So let's come here and let's look for birch plank first. Plank, okay. And we don't have any. So there's the thing right there. We don't have any birch plank. So that means we need birch log, and which we have right here. Now we have three carpenters. And
hey,
let's go look for birch log. Did I hit the birch log? Yes, I did. Okay. Let's come here and let's go here. And let's take this amount. And so I have 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I'm taking each one of them log, and let's see what happens. So what are they doing? What are these people doing? Exactly. Exactly. So let's run down here and see. There are people who I can see working all the time. The farmers obviously are working. Sincere, the cooker, the chef, is actually working. I almost never see this person working. Right here. This is Yisrael. 1, 2, 3. We're going to give him that. And let's see if that leads to him actually doing something. With that, let's come over here to this one right here. And let's give Ryan these pieces right here. I don't think she has much going here, so we'll give her that. Let's look here. Let's go to crafting, teach recipe. Let's just go right ahead and teach plank just to make sure. Because nobody's making this. And here, let's teach it here. Now we should only need to teach it at one place. There it is. It's been taught there before. Let's go to Malcolm. Malcolm is the other carpenter. In Rosa Ouro, we have Julie. We have Autumn, her daughter. We have Avery, her one of the young people that she raised. And we have Dulce, who is Sato and Isabella's daughter. All 4 of those people are carpenters. And let's come over here. We'll go up the stairs here to where the carpenter is. So we have a stair here that they use. And we'll come up and over this part. I'm a little curious that I'm not seeing as many of the druids wandering around as I usually do. It makes me a little curious about what's going on with the firefighters. Maybe there is a large fire somewhere that they're working on, and they are away. Teach recipe. Is it him? Has it been him all along? Is he the holdup? This is what we're going to find out right now. Let's come here. Let's go to crafting recipe. No, the other one. Let's go to custom recipe, teach recipe. It's not there. Let's go to custom recipe, teach recipe. Let's do wheat extras. There's wheat extra right there. And let's do log. Birch, B-I-R-C-H, and birch log right there. Do that. And let's make sure we have the right look. And there it is right there. Teach that. All right, so let's put them in here. He's got those, and we'll put that there. So what's needed? Birch plank, some racks, spruce planks. He has enough of those. It's actually the birch planks that he doesn't have. Everything else he has from this list. Now, he might have something on his personal list that he wants. Let's go ahead and make this. So we need a, I think I'm going to make it in mine right here. I'm just going to go ahead and use this crafting table. Let's take this out and let's put this here. And let's see how many of these we can get. There's 64. Here's 64. Here's 64. Why don't we put them here so we can see how many there are? 192. And there's 64, which is 256. And we need this amount. And let's look. Dundas needs... Dundas has more than enough. Postco needs... Hold on. Let's come back here. And that sound you hear is Vincentius Primus in the background. He is on the move. Is 57. So you see that Dundas actually has extra. But now we only needed 57 and we just made a huge amount. So we're going to go into here and let's bring all this, wait, let's take this and put this here. Let's close this. And then let's bring all this down. And then let's take, I want to look at crafting for a minute. Teach recipe. Let's teach this recipe for a minute. And let's put in plank, birch, plank. And this should give us slab. So we're going to teach that for slab. Let's come down here and make sure we're actually getting slab. There it is, right there, slab coming out from that. And so now I'm just going to go ahead and put all this back. Let's come up. Let's close the door. And we're going to take this over to Postco from here. Thank you, Malcolm. And once again, it's 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Let's go upstairs here and take this back right here. Oh. I get a sense that Vincentius Primus has been busy. And this way. And we're just going to go ahead and give, yeah. We have to make sure we don't get hit by a streetcar. Just come this way, and there we go. That is one of our people. That's Ryan. She's going home. She closed up the shop already, and she's on her way home. Postco is probably already home. And yep, sure enough, he likes waiting for her. He waits for her all the time, and then he goes upstairs after her. That is so interesting. They've been together forever. Even when the census, the Minecolonies family tree didn't say that they were together, and they lived separately in apartments, they were still together. And they've just always been a couple. Let's go to inventory. Let's put this in. And let's look. It says that he needed spruce, but he doesn't. All the rest of it has been given to him, including the racks and everything. So when the day starts in the morning, we're going to see what he says that he needs. And that's going to be the interesting thing. I'm actually not going to wait for everyone tonight. Russell. We do have a bunch of visitors. And there we go. And let's go to sleep. We do have a bunch of visitors right now. And here we are. And let's go around this way this morning because it's so beautiful and nice. So the other day when I was looking at these fields, and I realized that I actually forgot about the fields in the front. In town, we have some in-town fields, garlic and tomatoes and onions are all in town. We were talking about putting an extra field out here. Hold on a second. Up here, talking about putting in an extra field here. And we were talking about this extra field being for carrots or pumpkins or tomato or potatoes or all the things, beets, all those things that we are not growing in this area because we're growing the Minecolonies foods in this area, and we actually do still need that. We actually do need this extra field on this piece of land right here. So backed up against these, we're going to have a set of another field, and it's going to be for the traditional Minecraft foods when they begin to run out of them. And that's what's going to be there. Let's go back to Postco now. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. Anahi is already in one of her fields, and there's Kasem in the eggplants. Anahi's in the bell peppers, by the way. And Kasem actually does these rice fields right here. And I might change that, but we'll look at it in a moment. And this is what Postco is working on and what he needed the plank for. So let's come here and let's see what he's asking for now. Hello.
What can I do for you?
You can acknowledge that you got those things. And let's see here, because we did give him some inventory. It is sitting right there. And he is showing now that he did get it. So he is going to start building. And you know what? We've got about 6 minutes. Let's watch. Let's watch him build. He has the scaffolding. He has the hi. Okay, what's the matter? What's wrong with you? You can't get down? Did you go the wrong way? Oh, he was looking at the job. Okay, now he's coming back for all the equipment that he needs. And let me look here and let's see what it says. He doesn't need anything. Good, because he actually doesn't. So he's going downstairs. He's going to, whoa, ooh, I just made a bad, I just fell. And Kasem is going to be so mad at me. What I just did. I made a bad patch in there. I just went through this. Sigh. This is so sad that you can't get fence and wall to match. Really is, but that's Minecraft. It's not Minecolonies. And there isn't any wall like what I'm looking for. This is why we were using glass wall. Here's wall. Here's pillars. But the pillar wall is made out of stone. And these are all wood areas here. And none of this works. It doesn't look like, so see these wall pieces here? Yeah, we can make them. We can have wall pieces. Let's go to wall for a minute. But they won't connect. And having a full wall of this is just too heavy. It's too heavy to have the whole thing be wall. It would be nice if even the woods connected to each other, but they don't. So we would just end up having this, like this. And I don't necessarily like that. I don't like it. Yeah, I know that I shouldn't be able to squeeze through and all that jazz. And most of them aren't going to pick this way to go somewhere. And that's good for us because that's what happens. But as you can see, what I just did, that's probably what happens with the couriers when they do something wild and crazy. Let's watch him build. And look, he's building! Yay! I'm really trying to see where the fence is going to go, because that's the part that we need. Yeah, that was my stomach. And so you can see where he's going to walk through right here. And why don't we start doing something about this? Right where this is, to put some kind of stair or something in this area. And we'll see right here. So let's take the spruce. Let's start at this part right here. And nope, we're gonna have to do dark oak. I see it. That is not spruce. That is actually dark oak. And so we'll do this and that. And underneath on both sides, dark oak. Let's go ahead and just close this part underneath on this side, and that side is already closed. And so a person coming is going to come down here. I'm getting to the point where it's really, I guess it's okay. There is room on this side before he goes upstairs right here and goes in, and you can see this is where the walkthrough is going to be. So the hay is already in the barn, and the area where the cows are going to be is already sort of established right here. I want to look at the level 5 for a second. Let's come here. Let's get these. Let's come to here for a moment. Let's set right here. Let's look at Warcraft, War, Minecraft, War. There it is. Let's select Husbandry. And let's select the cowhand, and let's raise it up over top of this so that we can see it in the same spot. Turn it around to face the right way, which is this way. Okay, so see where this is. Let's bring it back. Bring it forward, and that's what we have as level 1. What's level 5? So that is it right there. It gets bigger as the space gets, as the time goes on. So it starts with 1, 2, 3, 4 expands, and 5 goes all the way out to right here, where we're actually going to have the cows be able to go out there, that they can just go out to there, and that this right here is ultimately going to be all the way out. So that works. That's going to work just fine. And this one that's right here, we're going to be able to bring this one around and attach it right to the house, to the farm right here. Attach this. But for right now, I'm going to let him, Posco, work on this and bring it up to the level 4 at least before we start putting any animals in here. Then we'll have the correct fencing, and that's going to be important for what's going on here. Definitely is, because the fence is going to run along this ridge right here, with them being able to go out right at this part right here. And so we might need a ramp or something. Like we have these ramps here. It is interesting how they made the doors coming from outside like an actual large wooden gate open for the cattle, didn't it? It definitely looked like that. It definitely did. Let's go back there for a minute. Husbandry. Let's look at the cows. Let's look at the level 5. Yeah, so this looks like you can put, this is here to stop them from going through, but this is actually meant for the cows to be able to go out into a field and then this is where they come back in this area right here, or this is just where he's keeping hay for them, when we could put something in here for when they're not. All this hay won't be able to be on the outside. It does rain here, so we can't have this on the outside unless it's covered. So we can either cover this. Which do you think we should do, Mr. Villager, when this is a level 5? Should we make a cover over this hay right here? Or should we move this hay inside and just have that be, let's turn this around and see where that is. So that would be on this side. It's actually on this side right here. So we could just make that where the animals can come in. I'm going to change this. I'm going to make this where this is. So see this? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that is. You would like a little cabin-like extension, but a cover is good enough. Yeah, it almost needs an actual storage right there for that to be inside. But this building is so beautiful. My tendency is to want to put all this on the inside in here. Put all of that hay on the inside in here. And then have this where he's bringing the hay out, have places in the field where there is some hay if it's winter time or something like that. But yeah, because right here, right where the field is, we could have it so the cows can walk in and out through here. We're going to move this to this side. And that is going to be really fun. But there it is. That is our new farm building that is going to allow us to have more milk and more things. So this field is nowhere near big enough for anything. This field is too small. We could maybe put 2 cows in to start. And I think that you could extend the building once it's level 5 using the same materials and the structure. That is true. Let's go to sleep for a second. And it would also allow to add an extra entrance. Yeah, I think you are right with that. So extending the building out here over that part. That would be most interesting. That actually would. That'll be curious. Yeah, we'll look at that. Why? You don't know either. Yeah, because we're trying to protect the hay, for one thing. Hay does go bad in the field. If you see hay in fields, it's usually rolled into a protective covering, or it's inside places, unless it's in an area where cows are eating. But hay that's stacked up like that would be inside, or would be covered. So I agree, that would definitely be nice. Now this, so we know this is going to move out to here and be here, and we'll turn the corner here and have this whole thing, and that makes sense. If we had another little area right here that didn't come the full length of this area, and that this hay is sitting in front of a doorway here, Like we could have a doorway right here like this to go into this area and make it look like the other area. That will be definitely cool. That definitely will. Make it look like the rest of the building, but have that like a silt house where the cheese and butter is made. That is nice. I agree. I agree. I absolutely do. I like the idea of that. I definitely do. Although if we were going to do a silt house, we should do it on this side. And that would be curious. We could bring, because this is the part where they're not. This is actually the part where the farmer is, right here. But we could have it so that I wish I had thought of that sooner. Oh, perfect. Look, we've got this down here, and this is pretty wide for this. So we're going to have scaffolding right here and scaffolding right here. We could actually dig out a building, a little storage area in here that would be used for storing cheese and butter, like storing the cheeses. I love the idea of that. I love the idea of that. Look where that is. See, it's right in this area, right here. So it goes back in this area. That's an excellent idea, Mr. Villager, and I love it. I love it. So, and of course, this here is where the cows come down. If they were going to market, where we're going to bring the cows in. So yeah, we can do that really nicely. We can do that very nicely. And I like that a lot. I like that a lot. So yes, we can make this into a little cheese closet back here. There's the outside right there. So in order to make this into a little cheese closet, we would have to, I'd have to investigate some cheese closets and see if they should be earthen or if they should be stone. And would I wish a schematic? You know I would always accept one of your schematics, without a doubt. I absolutely would. Let's look at this. I'm just going to bring it up. We're just going to have the fence come right to here on this part. Since this is already here anyway, this would be the new area here for this part to be here like this. And we'll take it all the way around. The animals can come down, but I want it to be that they don't start coming down to over here. And that'll be good. And we can put that right here, coming right here like this. Yes. Yes. And I actually kind of like that. I don't think that any calves can get stuck there. And that'll be fine. And we can join it to that when the time comes. And have it be right there like that. I might want to bring this to here like this to join that piece. right there. So this is going to come up here. Maybe we just need these, one of these to go this way up to that. And do I want one of these right here? See, then we still need something there. Slab? We could slab it back later. We could put slab there later or something, so no one gets hurt on this side. Or we could just go ahead and have fence here on this part, just to match the fence that's on the other side. Have the fence come up right here. And have that be fence in that part. And just have it come up like that. That works for me. Alright, so do we want to have a little piece here? I don't like it. So yeah, no, we're just gonna have fence come up like that. And there is this. Now, depending on, we'll probably change it. There's a lot of dark oak in this area. And we can either, this is spruce over here. Just this one, these fences that actually join up to this part of the yard will be dark oak, and then these will be the traditional spruce that is in other areas of the city, and we can have it be spruce right here and bring it across. And so this is all cow country, all of this right here. There is quite a bit of clover here. They don't eat clover, or they do. I guess it'll be okay. We'll find out. I'm after time. I am actually after time. I forgot. I saw it at one point, and then I went just a little bit farther ahead. Should I? It does look like I should. This is slab. I've got one in my hand right here to bring this out just one more where these are especially, and just have this. This is practically a bridge area here because the land is lower right in those spots right there. So that's why this was here like this. And then we have these openings for the cows. Now, if I want, right in this part right here, we can begin to put in grass slab, which we've got. Now this is vinery giving us these, but Domum ornamentum has grass slabs also, so we'll be fine with those pieces. They can't do anything under here, not even the babies. I don't think the babies can go any place, so that's fine in that area. Let's bring that over, and that, and then we'll check this part and see what we want to do with it as time goes on. Right in this area here. And yeah, let's see what happens. Do I want to do, have I ever done two-tone? Let's see what happens, what two-tone looks like if we had two different color fences here. What would that look like? See what it looks like if this fence, if the bottom fence matched that part, and the top fence matched that. That's interesting looking, isn't it? That actually works. I think I like it. So we'll put that there. And on this side, I really don't want it attached like that to the house. So we could start it right here and just bring it along so we don't have couriers jumping off of that part. So we could make it go right here like this. But this doesn't exist here yet. And I think they're just going to take it away when they do the build. So this is outside of the build, those fence pieces right there. Let's go up. I'm going to do that extra half hour. So this is 3 hours already, and I'm almost 3.5. I'm 10 minutes away from 3.5. So just for today, just right now, I'm going to do the extra half. We could sleep in the manger, we could sleep in the barn, or we could sleep in the clover fields. And it's not raining for a change, and sleeping in the clover fields sounds lovely. Look at this beautiful area right here. Look at the moon. Camping out. Camping outside. Just sounds perfect. Okay. And we've got that as a marker that this area here, I guess I could bring this part, just this part right here up dirt wise and just have this be where it is all the way across. And I think that'll work just fine. And if we wanted to make it just a little bit more square, just because, let's make it like that and that, and I think that is what we can do. Let's do the same here. Let's bring this over and attach it right here. I'm actually doing this because Mr. Villager said coming up right away. So we'll see, depending on what he finds, on what he sends, maybe we'll start. Maybe we'll finish the building and build that, because that would be fun, wouldn't it? I think it would be. I do. Okay, and the fences don't look so bad. Now, I'm looking at from here, from where Sincere is. It's not too bad. And yeah, it's not too bad. We can do that. Dun 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 dun. He is so fast. He is much faster than I am. Goodness sakes. So, uh-oh. I can't look at them. Hold on. I can't look at them. Hold on. I will have to look at them in a minute. He's going to send them to me. Yeah, I'm okay with the 2 different colors right there. What are these? These are oak and they should be spruce. So let's take these, all these pieces here for a minute. This is spruce. Let's make this go away. Where is, here it is. I don't need this. Let's come back here and let's go to a gate, spruce gate. So since we're using the 2 types of wood here, we can use spruce gate across, and that is a symbol of their gating right here. He's not really trying to keep anyone out. He's just trying to keep cows in. And so that's what we've got. And now we can open this up, walk through, and I only needed those little areas right there. They can come down to the water right here, and they'll be okay. If they come down to the water on this side, there's plenty of places for them to come down, and then they'll come back up. So we're good for that. Hold on for a second. Let's see if I can see something. How much? So, Mr. Villager, I will look at the plans, and I will look at the plans on Discord, and you can tell me, and I will tell you about them on Discord, and then we can actually work on it tomorrow. Let's see what he's missing. He's not working. So let's see what it is that he's saying he still needs. And this is something that happens. Some of the things that they ask for, he still needs a delivery of the spruce door and of scaffolding. And those things still exist. Those things exist. So let's take a moment. A spruce door and scaffolding. Let's go over to the warehouse and let's get them. I don't know that Mr. Villager heard me say that about the plans, but we'll look and see. Hello, everybody. Yes, I know you're spending all your time. Who is this here? This is Patricia. And who's behind you? Oh, different people. Okay. Did she say fish and chips? That's what she sounded like she said. Hold on a second. Let's come up here, because we have to get it finished in order for, so let's get spruce door. And there are 17 of them. So we can come down and then we'll look for scaffolding. So here, here, here. Are they here or are they here? No, they're not on this floor. So let's go. Would be some one of those fish and chips. Yes, that would indeed. Okay, so how many doors do we need for Posco? Let's see how many doors he needs. I think he only needs one. Let's look. Whoops. Let's look here. He needs 3. It's a good thing I looked. He needs 3. He's got a ton of torches. He's got more than enough grass and tall grass. So he needs 3. So 1, 2, 3. And then we'll have to get scaffolding, which is not here. I'm tempted to get that milk. Where was I? Was I right here? No. Here? Yes. Let's do this, this, this. This is what happens when I start doing things. Let's take these milks right here and let's get all of them to come with me. And I'm going to change them into milk bottles. But right now, let's bring this down. Wait. Okay. Let me put this here and this here so I have a free hand. And let's put this up. I still have to find scaffolding. And then I will be. It's 28. I have 2 minutes to find scaffolding that I can give him. Quick run. Do we have scaffolding? SCAFF. 69. And how many do we need? Let's bring down postcode right here and see how many we need. We need 6. So let's come down. Let's look. Ah, there's a green right here. And there it is. So there's 5 already, and we can add 6 to it. And there's the 6 that are needed. So we have the door, the doors, and then we have the scaffolding that he needs. And that's it. That's it, everybody. I will be back. Yeah. I will be back tomorrow, and we'll continue. And this is going to be cool. We'll get postcode to continue this so that we can put the extension on. And that is going to be just great. So let's put these here. I'm not even going to give them to him.
Good to see you, mate.
And let's look. Let's cancel those. And he now has them in the shop. And there it is, sitting right there like that. That is just going to be very cool. Even next to this, it's going to be really, really cool. And so much fun. So every farmer has his different farm that he likes. And with that, everybody, thank you very much. Thank you, Mr. Villager. Thank you for the design in advance. I can't wait to look at it. And everyone who's been watching and not in chat, thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. I appreciate that. If you want to see how we did the cookery in Rosa Ouro, today is the 27th of September 2024. For the next 10 days, you can look at Monster to Mermaid Twitch channel, and you'll be able to see how I made it. And then after that, it goes away, which is why we are here. What? Look what he's doing. He's putting in grass. He's actually putting grass in. I'm standing in his way. For what's going on. That is so cool. He just put that grass in. That's excellent. And then he's going to do torches. Look, the doors are all up. There's the torches. Do we want to stay for the fireworks? Yes, let's stay for the fireworks. Ready? Here we go. We'll accept a retaining wall for tomorrow. Yes, instead of the dirt wall. That would be wonderful. Postcode's going, who are you talking to? Wait, where are you going? Don't tell me. Don't tell me. It's nighttime. He's like, well, I'm going home. We only have 2 torches. Tune in tomorrow, everybody. We've been listening to Drone Hands music, and Drone Hands is on Twitch and on YouTube. And now we're going to listen to Vincentius Primus. Look at the moon is coming up. That's perfect. So enjoy your games, everyone. Enjoy watching all the other gamers. Bye for now. Bye for now.